G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_Gaming for another Dokkan Battle video. So today's video knocking over that final Legendary Goku GT Edition mission, and that is going to be with the Sworn Enemies category. So obviously have got this up here, and as you can see all of the really main enemies that we will be, I guess Goku and that did go up against throughout the series. So we'll go through some options and then we'll jump into the run through. So starting right at the top, great option would be Final Form Frieza with his defensive stacking. And you've got the same thing with Bootanks there, stacks on his 18 key. Physical Fat Boo, if you've got him, easy aid, can certainly work. I used him in my Margin Power run through in part 1. The rest of the units that I've got here in the physical typing probably wouldn't get the job done. Cell could certainly work, running him alongside the AGL Cell, who is obviously another really good option down there. You've got this Cell here, as you can see he is a stacker as well. I have an easy aid him, so if you are going to bring him I would definitely be easy aiding that man. You've got the third form Frieza, who I have reversed because I must have been feeding a dupe into him, but he's obviously a great unit to bring. You've got the Golden Frieza, who is another defensive stacker. You've got this free-to-play Frieza as well, who raises attack, which is irrelevant, but as you can see here, when you're going up against a Goku family enemy, you've got the guard, and then you've also get the damage reduction when the guard is active. So he is definitely a go-to unit when you're trying to get through this mission. Int Cell could certainly work if you're running a more Cell slash Androids type of team. Again, if you're going through with that, this Cell with his support is pretty handy, even though his stats are quite low. You've got the final form Frieza here, well, the Angel from GT. He is another defensive stacker, so it could certainly work. As I'm sure you figured out by this stage, I'm running a full Frieza team. So with that, we've got the transforming Frieza as well, who will work awesomely. Stacks his defense up to the later stages in the event. Demon King Piccolo, if you get him transformed, get his damage reduction, he can be a really good option. Got the two Golden Friezas here with their damage reduction. I'm probably going to go with you just because of the last typing. You've obviously got to go against that type advantage, but as I mentioned, we've got Cell, and then we've also got the Angel Cell as well, so who stacks defense. So you could certainly run a AGL Cell lead and bring Android Cell Saga slash Power Absorption units, and that would definitely be a good way to get this mission done. But this is going to be my team. I'll quickly go and reverse the third form Frieza, and we'll get into it. So I did make just one change in the team build while I was reversing the third form Frieza, and that was I did elect to go with the double Golden Frieza combo. Now I just think I'll get a lot of value out of that because we'll probably be going through this event quite quickly, and bringing the stacking of the Int Resurrection F Frieza probably just isn't worthwhile. So yeah, as you can see, as we just one-shot the Goku right off the bat. Looking at this, I didn't actually notice at the time, but we got transforming Frieza in the final slot, which sucks. That means he's going to get through one transformation before he is getting to stack that first one. That's annoying because he doesn't stack when he does get into his final spot of Golden Frieza. So you really do need to be getting him as many super attacks off as possible right from the get-go. Hopefully he can fire off some additionals for us just to really make up for that initial missed stack. So here we go. Obviously because of that he will need to be in slot 1, so we'll grab that into that for a big 24 key. We'll just grab that. That's pretty irrelevant. And of course he is getting supered. He does have type advantage, but the defense being lowered is always a pain. It's one, no additional. Um, it's alright though. We're getting off the 18 key for Freezer, so he's getting his defensive stack off. You really want to utilize that every single opportunity you can, because we will be going up against a. Let's see. Yeah, we will be going up against a tech enemy to finish off, so type advantage, even though we'll be doing those guaranteed crits, can certainly be worrisome if we take a super here. So getting that 24 key off again is massive offensive numbers that this guy can put out. Still no additionals. That's fine. Hey, there you go. I guess we can take the no additionals when you're getting off. I assume it's only 3 dodge from this friend. I know I've only got 3 dodge on mine. So, yeah, you get the additional. You got the crit initially. Yeah, interesting, considering he's got the 1 dupe into him. But we get that transformation again. We get the heal. I don't think there's any way that we can get the 18 key there. So I guess that doesn't really matter. Transforming Freezer does get the extra key for versing a superclass enemy. His defense is lowered, that's why he took the damage there. Additional. Oh, come on. Anyway, we're stacking a little bit of attack here, so that is going to help us and finish that final stage a little bit quicker, I guess. So we go on to Great Ape Goku. So let's see what we're looking like here. Grab that. And we're just going to continue floating. Third form Freezer. Freeze support there. We'll just drop that just in case we probably won't finish the Great Ape here because Freezer's not final form. Freezer's not getting off the guaranteed additional because there was no attack in slot 1. Yeah, there we go. And he's getting supered. What's he take? 60k. We can live with that. There's that 3 dodge, I presume, popping off again. You'll take no damage because it's a Goku enemy, so that means we've got guard, and then we've also got the damage reduction. Just please don't do any more supers. We want to leave him with as much HP as possible. That's not ideal. I want both of my units next rotation to be able to get off super attacks. So really what I want to do is grab that into that into that. So I would love for the final form Freezer to get off some additionals here to get those extra stacks in before we do go to the last 2 stages. Crit. He didn't get a super off anyway. Okay. Well, that's this stage. Done and dusted. Spewing that the transforming Freezer started slot 7. No additional supers. That could be pretty risky later on in the event. But we'll grab those. We'll leave those in key spheres, and I really don't care about you getting a super because he is going to do no damage. So because we got hit in that first slot, we are getting off the guaranteed additional, so we should really evaporate some HP off this Super Saiyan 4 Goku here. The 4 milli, and then into the attacks stacking 12 key. And do we get the third? Here's the big question. No, we don't. Jeez. Okay. That's fine. You're not doing damage, but he's literally our defensive ace. He'll be able to be dropped straight into slot 1 when we do go up against full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku next. So definitely worthwhile keeping him on rotation there. We get that final transformation. So we're no longer stacking now, which is annoying. Let's see. So with the full 24 key, I reckon and the guaranteed additionals, I reckon we go very close to finishing. If we can finish him off here, that would be phenomenal. We've got our Dokkan attack up next. I could even use an active skill up next from one of the full power freezers actually, if we don't get the job done here, because he is under the 50% HP threshold. And that'll save our Dokkan attack. He didn't get it. That's alright. That's alright. This works. Because he's got type disadvantage, but can we get a that's what we wanted, the crit. Perfect. So that means we go into this. Just because I want the Dokkan attack off with you, I am going to pop an item. I was just going to do a no item run, but it's I could have. Oh well, that's alright. We'll do this into that. If I had realised that I could have gotten no super attack with the the free-to-play final form freezer, I certainly wouldn't have popped the item. I just would have left him in that first slot, got the super off on the second, but that's fine. Perfectly timed Dokkan attack, to be honest. Getting that at the start of full power Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, is pretty nutty. It's going to help us whittle his HP down very, very nicely because of that guaranteed crit. And because we had him in that first slot, we got those extra attack guaranteed. It's a bang, yeah, guaranteed crits again. And even if we do take any damage on this rotation, we'll obviously get that healed up from the Dokkan attack anyways. Triple, come on. No triples from the freezers up to this point. 30% damage reduction. We still take 355k, so that's quite a bit of damage. That's okay. Because we started the turn with the HP restriction for the golden freezers, he'll be fine here. Why is he popping off so many additionals? He's literally got one dupe in him. But anyway, with all of his damage reduction, it would have been nice for either of those two units in the back end to have gotten the super. But anyways, we can live with that. Grab those into that, and let's see what this ends up looking like. So taking double digits, even though we didn't get a great deal of stacks with the Tech Golden Freezer, so that's always handy. Gives you a bit of confidence. Still not sold on how he would take a super though. So no additionals, please. Get an additional super after this, please. What is going on? These freezers just... the final form freezers, I should say, are not getting any additional supers whatsoever. AGL Golden Freezer is perfectly fine because he's got the huge damage reduction, so even if he'd got supered there, that wouldn't have been a worry. But with all of our active skill, turn that off. With all of this support, looking at the defense, 471k, this will obviously destroy Super Saiyan 4 Goku and get the mission done. So that'll be all the LGE GT edition missions El Completo. So yeah, won't have to go back into this event for a little while. So hopefully you guys were able to get them all done, grab those stones and tickets, and hopefully you did pull something from the tickets. Let me know down below if you did. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.